Hello, this is Charlene. We are going to simplify powers of binomials with all multiplication. So let's talk about what that means. This problem that they've given us, we've got to understand that this means -6, and then it also means it's a power of 3. So that means that it technically means this: 2/3 p to the 8th times 2/3 p to the 8th times 2/3 p to the 8th. Okay, so that's what I want you to understand about when I say multiplication only, because literally -6 is being multiplied times this monomial. There's a monomial in there. This whole little thing is, everything's just being multiplied, so that represents one monomial, and that's being multiplied times this monomial, and that's being multiplied times this monomial. Okay, so that's why we call it simplifying powers of monomials and multiplication only, because it's like this times this times this times this. Okay, but we're going to try to use the shortcuts, and I hope that spreading it out like this and showing you this helps you appreciate the fact that there are technically shortcuts that we learn with this. Okay, so what we're going to do, the shortcut is we are going to distribute the 3, the power of 3, to everything inside the parentheses. So that means that I'm technically going to rewrite it like this: 2/3. Okay, so this is just my original problem. I'm just rewriting it down here. Okay, and now I'm going to start distributing that 3. So I'm not doing anything to my -6 yet. I'm just going to leave it out there, but I don't want to forget about it. Okay, so then the next part is going to be the 3 times the 2/3. So that's going to be 2/3 raised to the 3rd power, or we're raising that power of 3, the 2/3 to the 3rd power. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And now we're also going to raise this p to the 8th to the 3rd power. So that means I'm going to do, this is where a shortcut comes in place, because the shortcut says that I'm going to multiply this power that's outside the parentheses times the 8. There is our shortcut. Okay, so that means that I'm going to have p to the 8 times 3. Well, what is 8 times 3? 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, so at this point, this can't be simplified anymore. That's as low as it's going to go. There are no more p's to combine it with, so that piece is finished. The negative stick is still out here, so we don't want to forget about this. But now we need to focus on this piece. How do we finish this piece right here? Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do equals -6, and it's going to be 2 to the 3rd power over 3 to the 3rd power. Okay, and then I still have a p to the 24th here. But let's work on this little piece right here. What is 2 to the 3rd power? Well, 2 to the 3rd power is 8. And what is 3 to the 3rd power? Well, 3 to the 3rd power is 27. And I still have this -6 out here that I have to multiply times that, and I have my p to the 24th. Okay, so at this point, we're down to a number times a fraction. So that is the part that, it's basically elementary or middle school math. So you would think -6 is over an invisible 1. We're going to multiply it times 8 over 27. Well, can we reduce the 6 and the 27? I think we can, because 3 fits into 6 and 3 fits into 27. 3 fits into 6 2 times, and 3 fits into 27 9 times. So at that point, that makes my number smaller. So it's going to be -2 times the 8, which is going to be a -16, and 1 times the 9 in the denominator. Okay, so that means that this right here, let me find a different color here, this right here is what this is going to simplify to. So now we can go ahead and rewrite everything, and it's going to be equals -16/9 times the p to the 24th power. And it feels a little bit long and drawn out, but once you kind of get the hang of it, this actually can go very quickly for you. So, but hopefully that helps you think about the process and helps you know how to proceed with this kind of problem. So have a great day. Click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and we'll see you back again another day. Thank you.